first things first. This is the webcam in the corner. Obviously, you can tell. You see my face. Well, I actually would just want to try this out. I don't know if people liked it more or they like just the regular screen. I personally just like the screen, but I'm just trying something new. Maybe it's cool. Heck if I know. But if you like it, hey, just give it a thumbs up and comment, express your opinion about it. I'm cool with that. But yeah, this is a battle here with his name's Caleb Connor, I think, and he's a pretty good battler. We played an NU match here and it went pretty nicely. And I think we battled before. When I recorded with my camera, not the capture card, but the big camera, the recording camera. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, this was actually a pretty good match, and we did a lot of good different battles on this. So yeah, let's get this started. So basically, sorry, my throat's dry today. But yeah, he actually has Pokemon Y version still. That's why his dude looks he's so retro looking right now. But yeah, I actually sent Garfield out to the table, and then he is going to send out his Bryze, which is Vivillon. Now, obviously, you can tell that these guys are not fun to deal with. I actually go for the fake out, and I actually messed up. I could have probably used my Magmortar to lead off instead of use this Perugly. And on top of that, I could have killed him. I did not know I was going to outrun this thing. I actually thought he was maybe scarfed or something. I don't know. Like I said, I make a lot of mispredictions on certain things, and I don't know. I guess I overpredict most of the time, but it's, whatever. I'm still getting this game. I don't know. I've been playing it for a while now, but still, I make a lot of false judgments, I suppose. But he goes with the Sleep Powder on my Crustle, and it's bummer because this thing needs to be awake so he can go for the Stealth Rock. Well, it looks like it's going to not wake up and stay asleep, and he's going to go for the Quiver Dance, which is really kind of shitty on my part, but it's all good. He's going to stay asleep, and basically he's just going to get stat boosts, and he's going to sweep this Crustle off the feet. So it sucks right now to be Crustle, trust me. But yeah, I hate it for him. I really do, actually. I feel bad because he's got that big box on his back, and he's just like, golly, sleeping would sound good right now, but I actually go for the Stealth Rock though because he misses the Hurricane, and that's unfortunate for him, which kind of sucks. But he goes for Substitute as well, which didn't really expect him to use Substitute, and I used Rock Wrecker on this guy, and believe me, I should not have given him Rock Wrecker because I actually thought it was a Head Smash, which didn't, had recoil, but no, it's actually a Rock type Hyper Beam. Duh, Tyler. So, or Tojo, sorry, Tyler's my real name. So, yeah, I don't understand. It sucks because I wanted Head Smash, but I think it might be an event Pokemon. Hell if I know, but I go to my Popsicle here, and I'm actually going to just see if I can take some hits pretty nice, but he goes for Quiver Dance to get some more stat boost, and basically I can kill this guy pretty easily with the Ice Beam, I feel like, even though he's got the special defense increases, but he actually does switch out. So basically he had a good way to sweep me maybe with the Hurricane, but he didn't seem he wanted to try it, so I don't know. He goes for the Ice Beam though, and I attack his Wormadam ground, and yeah, I smooth it out, which was a really bad play on him. I guess he thought I was going to do something else maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, maybe a Toxic, yeah, something like that. I go for Protect though, wanting to know what this thing's capable of, and he does the same exact move, which is kind of funny. But yeah, we're just taking, we're both shielding each other, all that junk. So he actually switches out his Wormadam ground to his Oscar Mayer. It's actually Probopass. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna chill and let this Ice Beam take over, and doesn't do anything to this Probopass. So yeah, it sucks. So yeah, it's basically just gonna sit here like a goon and chillin', all that junk. Probopass has got a little nice mustache going on. He's been growing that since November, and that's looking good. So yeah, I'm gonna send out the Malamar though, and obviously you guys know what Malamar does. He wrecks shit with superpower. He goes for the Thunder Wave as well to lower my Malamar speed, which sucks because I kind of need this guy to get some stat boosts, but we'll just have to go from here and play by ear. So he goes for a Volt Switch, and he actually does little damage, not too much, because this thing is actually Careful-natured Malamar. So yeah, he's gonna switch out and go to his Claydol, which I'm thinking he's wanting to set up and do Rapid Spin. So he goes for the Substitute on this Malamar, and I'm gonna protect myself from this guy, and I don't think he's too worried about the Substitute, honestly. I think he's more worried about how he's going to manage my incoming switches And yeah, basically, he's definitely gonna try to get rid of my stuff. So he goes to the rapid spin and gets rid of my stealth rocks, which sucks because I needed that really because of that Vivillon. Vivillon's a threat, and now he can't die due to stealth rocks. So I go for the knockoff to get some damage knocked off him and knock his leftovers off, and it does a decent amount of damage. You know, pretty almost half damage. So yeah, it's looking pretty good in this guy. So he does go for the stealth rocks though, and get some entry hazards. And sorry, it's my roommate. She's being loud. But yeah, I'm going to superpower and do an attack boost, and yes, I get the stats increase. So that's looking good on me. So yeah, it's just lefties and all that junk, and then yeah, it's going pretty swell right now. It's gonna go for the earthquake though, and he will manage to do some damage to this guy. And I thought my substitute was gonna break actually, and I was like, damn it, dude! I could have went for something else. So no, he actually does not destroy the substitute, but he goes go for the earthquake, which obviously is not going to do a lot of damage if it doesn't break my substitute. So I'm not too worried about his earthquakes. But this guy does have knockoff, so I do go for superpower though. I'm like, you know what? Let's get some boost going on in this guy. So yeah, Malamar's looking really, really damn good right now. He's got his little tentacles. He's not worried about shit right now. He's ready to sweep his team, but unfortunately he's got paralyzation. But he goes for the explosion, and I was like, oh my god, maybe I can live though with some superpower bulk ups, and I live that clean. I was like, oh my god, I live that shit so good. He literally just he took it pretty nicely, that explosion. He didn't do nothing to my Malamar. I was really happy. This is the second battle I've recorded with this guy. He's done some work. I understand why people use him now. But I was like, uh-oh, a bug-type Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not staying in. So I switch out to my Garfield here, and he's going to actually take the Stealth Rock pretty nicely, and he goes for the Sticky Web, which I assumed he would do that. That's usually what Ariados does anyway, so... he withdraws. I guess he just wanted to get the entry hazard going on, which I'm not too worried about it because... most of my Pokemon are slow anyway, so it's really not going to affect them too much. And plus I got the Fake Out, which I should have really saw the Probopass switching in maybe, but I guess I didn't, so it's all good though. At least I got some damage pulled off. Actually not really, because he's got leftovers, so it's like the play miss, like, didn't matter at all, you know? I was like, son of a bitch. And this battle's actually... Okay, this will be a 14-minute battle, okay, that won't be too shabby. But, yeah, he's going to go for the Sticky Web, slower me. Actually, he speeds me up because of Contrary. So, Sticky Web, don't plan to use that if your opponent has a Malamar. It's going to screw you. Goes for the Flash Cannon, though, and it does yay damage. I feel like I can probably live another Flash Cannon, possibly, just due to the fact that I have enough HP, I believe, to live. But the only problem is, if I get Parahex, then this thing is done for. But no, unfortunately, I do overpass it and destroy this fucking Probopass. Well, I don't destroy it, but I do significant damage, which looks pretty well on this Malamar. I'm pretty happy about it. But this guy, I think that Probopass passed Paint Split, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, he's definitely, he's not, we did a lot of damage, but we're not done with that guy at all. But he goes to the Power Gym and finishes off my Malamar, and that is the end of him. And I'm very bummed because he's doing a lot of work this battle. I will say that. And yeah, not to mention this actually is a pretty long match. This is about maybe a 20 to 25 minute match. A lot of thinking going on. But I go to my Miss Magius, and man, this guy. Basically, it's the same set you have from Diamond and Pearl series. Really good set. But I go for the substitute, and he does go for the Power Gym, because I actually went for the substitute to see what he would do. If he was going to switch out, or if he was, what his plans, the foiling plans were going to be. But, I just, I play it safe, dude. I sometimes think I play it too safe. Going for substitute on occasions like this. Shouldn't do that. It's not cool. It's not a good idea. But I do go for the nasty plot, knowing I could live a Power Gym, so I'm pretty happy about that. And to see actually how much it does to me. And it actually doesn't do too much. I can probably get all of my health back due to the fact I got a +2 nasty plot. So, he has Shadow Ball and Thunderbolt. But see, the thing is, I used to have Hidden Power fighting on this guy, but since they made Ghost and Dark bypass Steel type, it actually, to me, it's not too necessary. So it's actually really helpful. So, he's going to go down finally, and I kill it with Shadow Ball, which is great. And Yeah, we're looking pretty swell right now, I'd say. And he's going to send out his Bryze, his Vivillon, which would have died in my freaking Stealth Rock if it didn't switch. So, damn cats. Kitties, I tell you. But, that Vivillon does take one to the face, and I knew it was faster because I knew it was like, no choice scarf from this guy. So yeah, I'm basically getting my health back. Got +2 nasty plot. Looking terrific right now. He goes to his Koga, and I was afraid of this guy. I actually probably could have killed him, but I go for the substitute. And he actually has Mega Horn. I thought he was going to go for the Sucker Punch. Most Ariados have Sucker Punch. This one didn't. So I was like, you know what? This guy doesn't have Sucker Punch, so I'm not, maybe he's not as big of a threat as I thought he'd be. Because I have +2, I know, I could kill it, but I don't risk it because I want to save it for later. So I actually go to my Crustle, which is asleep, and he can take hits from this guy easily, I know that, so not too worried about it. Damn, they're insane. But, goes to the Poison Jab, and, doesn't do little damage, which is great because Crustle, he basically, I'm going to try to keep him out. But what sucks, though, is the red card. I actually thought it was going to be a good item, but it's really not, because this Go-Goat was actually a huge threat to my Pokemon. Because the fact that it, with the substitute in front of it, it was able to, get some health, and it's going to set up some bulk ups, so, it's kind of a threat at the moment, which, his name is Billy Madison, in case you guys didn't see that. Goes to the bulk up though, and yeah, it's looking. I'm kind of getting a little worried right here. It's not looking too shabby on my part because Crustle's still snoozing. He's not woken up yet. He's behind a substitute. He's got a bulk up. I'm very worried. A Whirlwind or something would be perfect right now, but I do not have that. But he does go for the bulk up again, and this Go-Goat's becoming a huge threat at the moment. It's not looking too good in this guy, but I do wake up eventually, and I go for the X Scissor, and I know this is going to at least take out the substitute, and it actually does, so I'm like, yes, that's great. I needed that hugely. So, basically, this Go-Goat can probably sweep this Crustle, but, I'm going to see what he does. He goes for the Earthquake, though, and it actually does great damage, but does not kill me. I go for the knockoff to knock those lefties off, because I want to get at least one good clean blow on him. And he does kill me with Horn Leech, which he actually probably could have killed this thing with Horn Leech. He shouldn't have used Earthquake. Horn Leech would have done more damage, but, it's all good. He does finish off Crustle, and I go to my Popsicle. And Popsicle is going to he's actually a physical wall / special wall. So, actually, I didn't even train him in special defense. So, it's great, because he has a mean defense, and it'll hopefully wreck some shit up. So, I go to Ice Beam, and it actually does decent damage. I'm really guessing this Go-Goat has some special defense EVs. I really do. So, yeah, it's looking good right now, so far. But it does go to the Earthquake, and it does manage to finish off my Regice. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. I thought I was going to, because the reason why, it did do pretty good significant damage the first time. I guess he would have thought he was going to kill him. He should have went for Horn Leech, though, personally, because he probably could have lived another Ice Beam, but he didn't. It's okay, though. We all make misplays. I make plenty of those. Trust me. Goes for the Koga, though, and knowing this Ariados, it's probably going to attack me. And I know it doesn't have Sucker Punch because it would have already used it on my Miss Magius. I don't know what it's called. It's just Miss Magius. Hell. But he goes for the Poison Jab, and I try to live as long as possible, but it does not work. He does manage to kill my Popsicle, and it sucks because my big-ass Golem is dead. Now I go to my Garfield, knowing I can outrun this thing any day. I do manage to get caught in the sticky web, but, this thing is pretty fast, and on top of that, I did get the Defiant ability activated, and my attack gets strong as hell. So, it's looking really good on Garfield at the moment. He does go to his Wormadam, though, and I actually use the Fake Out, and I managed to kill this thing because I have +2 attack, because of Defiant. And Fake Out doesn't require speed because it goes first every time. Well, first time you use it. But basically, Koga, if I would have had Stealth Rock, man, this thing would be completely dead right now. But I go for Return, and it actually manages to finish him off. Well, to his Focus Sash, of course. But I knew it kind of had something going on like that, so I was like, shit. That's when Stealth Rock would have came handy. Does go for the Mega Horn, though, and manages to kill my Garfield. And it sucks because I was like, dude, he literally could finish him off. But Miss Magius is going to come out, and I'm knowing that this is pretty much the end of the match. So yeah, it's a good game. This was a really good battle though, a good NU match. He made a lot of good plays, and it was a really good match. He really had no choice though but to forfeit because he had nothing else he could do, and it was the end anyway. We all know you got to forfeit sometimes. Caleb, it was a really good match, man. I really appreciate that battle. It was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. We got to battle again someday, and then you maybe some different teams. Good team play right here going on in this match. And yeah, please guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you hadn't. Appreciate it, guys. Tojo is out. See ya.